Let's do this. So, um, why would I want to travel? Why would I want to go out through this? Why would I willing to risk all of it? Why would I quit my job? Why would I leave my country? Why would I why would I do this? Why? The question is why. I mean, I've always said travel for me has been always here. But why would I want to do it? Why? What do I want to see out there? What do I want to do? What do I need? Why? Why? What is it that is outside there that I cannot find here? There's something that I lack in me that I need to go find out there. Why? Like the question is why. And when I started traveling, I didn't have the why. But as I continued to go from one place to another, I started realizing and finding my way and finding my why. And the most important thing to me is, uh, I mean, people travel for different reasons. People travel for sightseeing, people travel for business, people travel for work, people travel for exchanging culture, blah blah blah, something like that. But for me, the main important thing is to travel is to inspire, basically to inspire the Gen Z to travel more. And why would I want to inspire someone to travel more? Why? What is it that? I mean, there's this popular song. Is it sound on Instagram? It says when people travel and they allow their mind to wander, they gain tremendous wisdom. And this might be true at some point, but for me, it's not about gaining wisdom or what, but it's all about, do you know how fun is it to just get lost? Like it's not fun to get lost, but it is fun to get lost. I don't know what I'm saying, but for me in my head right now it makes a lot of sense. But for someone they will like, why would I want to get lost in somewhere in a different country? Why would I want to get lost somewhere? There's just something about traveling that you get to experience. The fact that you're just crossing one border, you get to a new area. You don't have the SIM card, you don't have internet, you basically know no one, and it's like you're starting afresh in life, you know. It gives you that. And yeah, the trust, don't really trust anyone because everyone is trying to rob you. The taxi driver trying to rob you, they don't know even have the currency, you're trying to get the currency, and you're trying to figure out, where will I sleep, what will I do. So this is what I always say: when traveling, write down what you want to do. Write it in steps. So let's say like this what I do. So I changed everything for me. I only travel because of events, because I did lots of events in through couchsurfing in Kenya, and I really loved it. And I got to enjoy, I got to learn from different travelers, like places they have been to, things they've been doing. And I think that pushed me a lot. If it were not for the events that we were doing and meetups and stuff, I think this urge for traveling would not have reached a peak for me. But the fact that it did, it did during that time, I really realized that that's what community can do. That's what community of travelers can do. They can really inspire you. I'll never in my wildest dream would I thought that at certain point like this, at a certain point, I knew I'll have traveled, but I didn't know it will come this soon. Yeah, because when you plan to travel, you always think of uh, I always think of cash. So anyone that those are like those are, people travel for vacations, yeah, a vacation. So they're tourists and travelers. As you're not, personally, I'm not a tourist because the only place that I felt like a tourist was when I went to the Victoria Falls. Other than that, nah, I don't go to. Oh, do you wanna see the museum? Or do you wanna see the what site? Do you wanna see the? I'm like, I mean, it's cool, right? But not really. It's not really my thing. But what I really wanna get down to is like, what do people do? Like when people are here, when people are in Gaborone, when people are in Kigali, when people are in Windhoek, what do people do? Like, on weekends, where do people hang out? Where do people do during the normal day? On Sundays, where do people go? How do they do their church service and stuff like that? Yeah, it's kind of fun to do that because when you go, you find like it's not. Of course, Africa, almost everything is the same. Only one or two things you'll find that are different, but basically they are the same. So when you know that I'm traveling to do this and this, so it gets easier for you, and it makes your plan. You have like a good plan. Uh, so what I normally do is I go out, right? No, not really. I not really go out. So when I want to travel, let's say I'm going to South Africa. So I organize events. So if you are in South Africa and you go to the app, you'll find the events there. The events that I've organized in SA. So I've organized events in Joburg, Durban, and Cape Town, and also in Lesotho, Eswatini, and Mozambique. So these are places that before I go there, I've already made a poster for them. The events are there. So when I go there, my main thing is to attend those events that I've organized. So during the week, I'll only prepare for the event that normally they happen on Saturday. So I'll only prepare for the events that are opening on Wednesday. But during the course of the week here, if there anything that I can do, maybe I can go out on maybe a Friday, or I can go to church, or maybe on Sunday, or I can go to, or maybe there's something happening in between Monday and Friday here. Is there an event happening between Monday and Friday? I can go. I can do that. Or if on Saturday we are doing an event and there's also another event happening that people are interested to go, I'll go with them. Like engaging with people, like talking about, because when you do that, you meet locals, right? And you meet locals that are open, because locals that know that you're traveling, locals that are open to like show you around, locals that are open to like engage with you, like yeah, it's much fun like that. So basically, that's what I do. Yeah. So at what point do you realize you wanted to do this? You have some lots of, because I live near a road, so there's a lots of noise coming, but it's fine, eh? So so events are really nice, man. I think I'm an extrovert, I think, and I think I'm not really that sure. Yeah, and where there's people, man, I just come to life. Like I'm just a flower blossoming. Where there are people and people that are really fun. You know, you might be hanging out with people that are not really fun, but if you are like down to earth and everything else, man, we'll hit it off. And for me, it's not really hard to approach someone and spark a conversation. Not really hard. Like I found it easy. I find it second nature. Yeah, to like really approach someone and start a conversation. Yeah, so there are things that are actually I never organized. I never did any event in those other countries. I only realized that I should be doing events when I was in Namibia, Windhoek, right? Windhoek, Windhoek. And when I was in Windhoek, so this is what happened. So remember, was I said I was staying in a brother's house, right? Like sisters, brothers, of course. Now that makes sense. So I was staying in the brother's house, and there they, of course, are Catholic, right? And on Saturday, they this a group, like they have like different groups of some, but I don't know the name. I've forgotten the name. So they organize a get together. Is it not a get together, but really an event happening, not an activity that they were doing? And by chance, I got invited. So on Saturday, they were like, "Hey, we are doing this thing. Do you wanna come?" I'm like, "Yeah, I wanna come." Okay, come, pull up. So what they are doing in the morning, we did yoga. It was my first time doing yoga. I've never done yoga. Yoga is kind of weird. Yeah, it's weird, but it's hard. It's not like what you think. Like you just namaste. No, it's yoga is really hard. So yeah, we did yoga for 1 hour 30 minutes. After that, we cooked barbecue, snacks, drinks, everything else. We did that. Then we went for swimming. After swimming, then we went back to games. It was so much fun, guys. Considering music also, man, it was so much fun. Considering all that, for me, it was like this is what I want to do. Like people here, we talked, we laughed, we drank, we played games. We like, man, this I could do this every day. I could do this every day because you see people in their element, right? And necessarily people do not think much, right? Like people are just having fun. Like that's if you're like live the life, man. Yeah, live the life, man. You do not be so like be so depressed, so stressed, so what. Man, life is too short, man. Live your life to the fullest, man. Live your life, man. So that makes me like after that it clicked, man. Why am I not doing this in other countries? Why am I not doing this in different countries? Oh, I forgot to mention this weekend actually. I'm having a one event this week. So it's Tuesday today, right? I'm having an event on Saturday in Gaborone in Botswana at Game City Mall. So if this video goes up before the 11th of Gaborone and you're in Gaborone and watching this video, well, you're invited. And if you're not, if this video goes up, just know, just every month, yeah, every month I'll be organizing events in different countries. So kindly check my Instagram, check anywhere. I think I'll post them there. Yeah. So this weekend I did that. It was so much fun. And then on Sunday we went to church. So it's a Catholic church. I've been in a Catholic church, but that was when I was maybe, was it 3 or 4? Yeah, I can't really remember much, but I remember going to a Catholic church. But after all those, I've never been inside a Catholic church. This was the first time attending a mass in Catholic church. I don't know, like, they know where to stand, they know where to sit, they know where to bow, they know where to, like, in Catholic, it's a protocol. Like, this is what they do, like, when the father walks in, I think the priest or what, when they walk in, we stand up. When they do this, we sit down. When they sing, we stand up. When they sing this song, we sit down. I'm like, it was so much, but for me, it was like a learning curve, learning curve. I'm like, okay, cool, cool. And I really loved it. Man, if I was to choose to be a member of a certain church, I'll choose a Catholic. But those people, and they are so, man, Catholics are so fun. I didn't. You just need to hang out with them. I need to. So after that, we have met some few. Of course, remember when I went for the event, I met some few friends, right? So they were part of this choir, the Catholic choir. They practice on Saturday, on Friday and Saturday. So we were hanging out with this girl. Then she tells me, "Oh, I'm having a choir practice. Will you like come? Just chill there. Do not even do anything. Just come and chill there." I'm like, "Cool." So I went. They were doing their practice. I sat there and I just. I have a terrible voice, but yeah. So then there they sang and blah blah blah. So after they're done with the practice, they started saying, "Okay, guys, you are having a hangout tomorrow at this place. At this place, remove your $10, $10 million for snacks and stuff." Okay, so they chanted money and they told me you are also invited. So I am also invited for the event. I'm like, cool, let's do this. This is what I live for. So we do this. Yeah. So the next weekend they call me. Of course, the girl that I came with told me, okay, go, Joe, you come, it will be so much fun. Come, let's do this. So we come there. We come bright and early, of course. It was like a setting us inside outside. It's a parking lot, right? It's just like a parking lot down here, parking lot up. Yeah, so this like a level parking lot. So we were at this level, then there's another parking lot up, I think. So down here there's a nice shade, so we sat there with chairs and stuff, and the food was nice. Ooh, people came. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that $10 that we removed, $10 million did not cover all the food because they brought home cooked meal, they brought snacks, they brought drinks, they brought so much things, man. The food was a lot. Oh my god. So after that we went and we did some team building games, of course. I took the lead for apparent reasons, I don't know why. Yes, so we played some games, some of course icebreaker games, then some games, played football, we played some new games because that was also diverse because in Catholic they do move people around. So maybe let's say you're a member in Kenya, they might bring you to Namibia. If you're a Namibian, they might take you to like Europe or US or Brazil, or that they do that a lot. So in our midst we had like Nigerians, we had like Congolese, we had like Zimbabweans, we had like we had so many people. It was so diverse, right? And I love that. Yeah, so doing that, man, I love that. So they both brought their games from different countries. Those New games, and I really loved it. And then after that, we danced a lot, a lot, a lot. I remember, yeah, we danced at least the point, it reached a point where people started just going home. We got tired, like one by one, people started going home. And I think we were the last people there. And of course, there was plenty of food. I even carried some home. Yeah, I even carried some home, went home. Yeah, so I thought myself, kid, why don't you do this? Like, clearly, this is your thing. And also, something funny. Then the things started adding up. You know, when things just add up, you just know. You just know, like, things started aligning themselves. You know, when things happen, you may not even have a reason why things are happening. But sooner or later, you'll find the reason why. And I get this. Yeah, you start finding a reason why things are happening the way they happen. So this also I asked the team leader now, the leader that was leading the whole choir group. I'm like, if I was part of you guys, which department will you put me? Because yeah, I had a saying, oh, all the department heads, we are having a meeting on Friday before we start our practice. Or come at this time, we need I write a report, what we need to do, blah blah blah, something like that. Then the girl said, for you, I just put in event. Like I will put you in spiritual matter. Not to say that I'm not really spiritual per se, but I am. But I'm more like my personality is like it's more out there. Like it's yeah, it's out there. So the girl tells me I'll put in event. Then it clicks. I'm like, dude. Then it started adding up because she'll put me in events, right? Because she showed the way I was active. I didn't even because I was meeting most of this. Some of those people I was meeting them for the first time. Apart from meeting them on Friday, that the day that we met, some of them just came for the event. I met them there, and I was not really like shy. I interacted with everyone. I talked to everyone. I like included everyone in everything I do, something like that. And it started adding up. Come to think about it, in K Crew now, our county now, Enlighters, um, I headed a events department, and I'm like, yeah, for apparently they elected me to be the part doing events and outgoing and stuff like that. And at that point, it started adding up. And also in coach surfing, I do events. Like, dude, it's right there. What are you thinking? Because at some point I started looking for my purpose. Why do you want to travel? Why am I traveling? What will I gain from traveling? And I'm like, dude, it's it's right there. It's literally in front of your eyes. Why are you not doing this? It's literally in front of your eyes. And it just clicked and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my days. Like this is it. This is it. I'm like, so how do you wanna go about it? Like, do you have a plan? Of course you know of course you know the purpose now of your traveling and you know how I wanna do it. I'm like, yeah, I'm good with the crowds, I'm good as much as do you know how shy I get sometimes, you know? When I get something weird. I love attention, but when I get the attention I start freaking out. I'm like, dude, all these people like I expect so much of me that it freaks me out, right? Like I need to be funny, I need to be well groomed. I need to be well mannered. Yeah, I'm well mannered, but well mannered. I'm well mannered, but I'm so intentional, and I'm so respectful, and I'm so caring. So I won't really do something that will hurt someone knowingly. But I do hurt people without knowing, because I think everybody's personality is like me. So I'll do something, especially when I'm doing events and then when I'm talking to people, and I'm like, I won't necessarily. I will say something that to me it isn't a big deal. Like when you're at an event, then someone says something, then I crack a joke. Not I just make fun of the. Let's say let's say I've never done this, but maybe how you talk, maybe you talk with an accent. I'm like, hey, yeah. So so when you say something, then I repeat with your voice. It might sound like kind of disrespectful, but to me it doesn't. Like it seems like a like an easy chill. Like it's not something that I'm doing to intentionally hurt you, okay? But I'm just doing it. I don't know, but I've learned to like read the room. I'm also good at reading the room, so I've like really learned to be on that side of my lean on that side of reading of my ability to read the room before I say something. I think those are people that are helping me to like do what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, so I realized that was it. So after that, then I clicked now. I was in Windhoek now, Namibia, and I could not really organize an event in Namibia because I needed to give it time. Because I was leaving Namibia the following week on Wednesday. It was on a Saturday. I was leaving the following week on Wednesday. So I told myself, what, what can I do? Like, yeah, what can I do now? So I decided to organize event in the country that I've not visited now, and I'm planning to visit. So all the other countries, including that particular time, I was coming to Botswana. So Botswana, South Africa, Lesotho, Eswatini, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Tanzania also, and I also do one in Mombasa, and also do the last one I do it in Nairobi, of course. Because and also all that thing will cost me like I'll be back by half of it. So I travel like took like 5 months to travel down. So I've done like 3 months now. So 2 more months to go. Yeah, 2 months to go. Then I if everything goes right and as planned, I'll be back in Kenya in August. Yeah, I'll be back in Kenya in August if everything goes well as planned according to my plan. But if not, maybe I'll take longer or maybe I'll take a shorter time to reach there. Yeah, so and I know you know what? It's not even funny that I realized it when I only went because staying when I started traveling is when I realized that this is what I wanted to do. And it's so much for it's so good to me because I'm so like I'm really into this because this is my first event in Gaborone and I really want to show you guys how it will turn out, how it will go and everything that will happen. And I'm so excited. I'm really pumped for this. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and also I'm looking forward to those other events I'll be, especially in South Africa, because I'll be organizing 3 events in South Africa. I'm really looking forward to it. But already I'm facing resistance now. Now in Cape Town, of course, there are couchsurfing ambassador. In Joburg, not really. And something I realized here is I did. Do you know? I didn't want to talk about it, but let me just do it. Do you know how there are so many whites in this part of Africa, this southern part of Africa, especially Namibia, Botswana, not so much, and in South Africa. I've not been to South Africa, but I know because of course there are some South Africans that are white that I know. So I never realized I was black till I came to this other side of Africa. I'm like, dude. So me organizing events, I thought the events are not really happen, but I've faced some resistance, and I've concluded that it's just because of my skin. I don't know. I don't know whether it's because of my skin color or what. So let me tell you now. So when I organize event and post them on the app on the Couchsurfing app, I post them. Yeah, and only people in that geographical area will see the event happening. People traveling to that area will see the event happening. Okay, cool. Let me just access this for a while. So only people traveling to that geographical area will see the event happen that are happening in that area, right? So, like I told you, of course, if you watch the other video, you know about Couchsurfing ambassador. So there's this girl, this woman. Hope you didn't see this video. I mean, her name is. I won't mention her name, but she's among the. Apparently, we have several Couchsurfing ambassadors in South Africa, so she's among one of them. Now organize this event and post it there, right? It calls official couchsurfing meetup. So the word official kind of rubs her the wrong way. To me, in my mind, I'm thinking any event that goes through the app is official, right? whether or not. So she comes on the comment sections like, okay, like official. What do you mean by official? Are you like part of the couchsurfing team, or are you blah blah blah? Why are you making the event official? Why can it just be not be like a normal couchsurfing meetup? I'm like, why is it an issue? But of course I didn't say why is it an issue. Like, why is it an issue? I'm like, what's your problem? What's your problem, woman? What's your problem? If you wanna come to the event, just sign up. If you don't wanna come, just don't sign up. Don't come there. Start spreading, like, start picking issues that you cannot even. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I really don't know what's her problem. Now I write to her and I tell her, oh, okay, hi, nice to meet you, Wale. Thanks for being an amazing ambassador, blah, blah, blah. I like what you're doing. Looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, looking forward to meeting you. At that time, I had like some people that I signed up already, right? So I think they saw the altercation that went through the comment section, then they pulled out. I'm like, what pulling? I know that girl will be there. If I know that woman will be there. I know the event. I just have a feeling the event, whether she'll come and more be part of us, maybe sit somewhere and observe us, or maybe come and join us. I don't know, but I think she'll be there. Sure. To my mind is because I remember I met someone. I met a friend of, not a friend of mine, a couchsurfing host that did not really host me, but helped me find a host in Windhoek. uh he told me like these people here, there's so much like proper racism going on here, especially the blacks live do their own thing, the white do their own thing, something like that. So he told me like in South Africa you'll experience that a lot. Maybe not so much in Namibia, but in South Africa you'll experience that a lot. You won't even get host people to host you when you're black. So then I realized this thing because when I'm sending a text, because of course there are so many white people on the couch surfing, especially in this other side, side of so the side of Africa. In Kenya, this is what I always, in Kenya how we like value the white people, like we like think, oh, I never see a white person, because it's not a common thing that you'll walk in the street and see a white person. It's only in Namibia I've seen a white person as a beggar for the first time. And I'm like, dude, why am I seeing a white person as a beggar? Normally, I'm just used to seeing the black people. And it's in Africa, it's not even in Europe. Maybe if in Europe it was a different story. But I'm seeing a white person as a beggar in Africa. I'm seeing a white person as a cashier, like not even the teller, the one that's packing your things on the bag. Do you know how surprised, do you know how shocked I was? I'm like, is this lady trying to pack my things here? And she's white. Yeah, so here it's not really big deal like, apparently for you if you're white or not, because they go to school. Because I remember I attended so my host, my Namibian host, their last born had a, we call it entrepreneur day, entrepreneurship day. So basically in entrepreneurship day, you bring your things, you go, you cook. If you have something to cook, if you have something to sell, you come with the thing, you create your own stall, you create your own tent, then you start selling a thing. So these are kids, grade 7 kids selling their stuff. So that day, parents and kids are allowed at school, and there are no classes there, so everybody is out trying to sell their thing. Actually, basically it's teaching them how to be proper entrepreneurs and how to make money, how to tally money and how to make profit, and how to know how to do business. So yeah, I really like the dish. So I was there with the with the last with their daughter, or with their sister, the last born. Also, they had so much fun, Especially messing with kids, trying to sell, trying to con kids and sell them things. Not kids are funny. These people are like, no, let's don't say no. So this is what happened. Let me just divert for a little bit. I'm just laughing because it's funny. So these people are like, let's not do this. We'll do this. We'll sell these ones later. I'm like, these are kids when kids don't know how to save money or how to do money. So the kids are most were the majority of the buyers that were, because we were in school and it was a primary school. Of course, these were kids. I'm like, these kids do not have this money right now. It was around nine. Yeah, it was around 8 9 there. I'm like, let us just start selling. If you start waiting at, oh, I'll sell these things later. People are selling. These kids won't save their money. I'll save my money. I'll buy something later. These kids, they have my money right now. They'll buy everything, that money right now in the next 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and the money will finish. So what we do, we just need to sell them. If anyone comes and they want to do this, if they want to play a game, if they want to do, let's do that. Let's for these kids in the next 10 to 30 minutes, they do not have this cash. If you wait long, you won't sell anything to these people. I'm like, cool, let's do this. So we started selling them. Oh, if they pass by our store, we stop them and we start selling them stuff. Ah, that was so much fun. So, so I also my point was in school there were like white kids also, like it's not a big deal for them, like, and it was typical normal school, like a normal primary school. It wasn't even a private school, it was not even a academy or something like that. It was a normal private school, and they have white kids. So here like in southern part, it's normal to like have white people around. But for me, it was like yo. So let's go back to the story now on the couchsurfing thing. So even when I'm requesting for a host, because of course there are black people, of course there are white people. So when they are costing, I don't care, because some of my hosts have been white, some of my hosts have been black. So that's why it doesn't mean a thing to me. So and I send a request. I do send tons of requests. I don't send like maybe one or two requests. I send tons of requests so as to increase my chances of getting a host. Because when I do that, I get two or three hosts. When you get two or three hosts, you kind of have a leverage. Because at some point, maybe one will ditch you for no apparent reason. While maybe your communication won't go well, and you stop communicating that one. So you need at least a backup of two. If you have like a backup, let's say I've requested like for a host for I've sent like 20 requests, right? I've gotten like 15 no's and two maybes and three yeses. And like, yes, I'll host you. So I'll talk to them. We talk to the one person, then they go, they keep quiet. Of a sudden, the communication that and they accepted to host you. Of a sudden, the communication is not going through. They're not communicating. You try to reach out, they're not reaching back. So at least that's why you need a backup. Yeah, it has happened. That's why you need a backup. So if you get another one, it's so easier for you to like for you to like do that. For you to like just have a backup of if anything goes wrong, there's another place to stay. And also if you get two, you can divide the day. So let's say I'm staying for 6 nights or 5 nights. So I'll say maybe 2 nights in this other house, 2 nights in this other house. So it's diverse, right? Yeah. So that's what I do. So even when I send the request, most of them my requests like being declined. And this guy tells me, I know the reason why your request is being declined is because you're black. This is funny. This is so funny, like right now. Cause so where I am right now, so this my friend, he does a lot of couchsurfing. So some of the couchsurfers have been here. So when they show me their profile, I'm seeing this guy declined my request, right? Because the guy that was here was a Malay. So I'm seeing it's not even white, he's Asian. So I'm seeing the same guy send a request, ne? We have different nights, of course. So and I don't know if I was the first or the last person, but I'm seeing this guy declined my request, but this guy accepted this other person's request. I'm like, no problem. It's your house. You choose which people you wanna host. If which people you wanna do this. You wanna host and you wanna show around. It's clearly up to you. But why would you why would you be there and practice like racism through the app or something like that? It rubbed me off the wrong way. And also some people, man, some people on the app just basically focus on hosting females only. No, if female, of course. So this is what happens. Most females will prefer to host female. Totally agree, because men can be unpredictable sometimes. Like people have told me stories, yeah, on the app also. Men can be unpredictable sometimes. Of course, it's allowed for a female to just want to host female again. But when you get also a male that also wants to host female, I'm like, dude, where that lives us, eh? Because I'm black and male. you won't really, you won't really get so much host. You won't really get so most females they prefer to host either couples or females. Of course, well and good, because you need to protect your space. This is your space, and nobody paying you. This is your own. You're willing to do this, right? Nobody will pay you, so you'll do that. But also for others here, for males that do not want only to host males. I remember this guy. I sent a request. he doesn't respond, right? But I'm seeing the guy is active, right? You see the last or you always see the last logins like WhatsApp. That's him. So now I go to the profile of this guy now. Somebody just tell me go and check all the reviews and stuff. I'm looking at the reviews and I'm like, dude, this guy is only hosting girls, man. I'm like, dude, man, where does that leave us, man? If you're on the app and if you're really, really, really into the couch surfing spirit and you know what why you signed up for it, man. If for a good cause, man, just do it willingly. Do not come there and start practicing like your own discrimination and stuff. It rubs people the wrong way. If if at all, just say write in your profile on your bio like this is what I do. I only host females because of this. I only host males because of this. I only host do this because of this. It's understandable, but when you come in, you're picky of who to was or who not to was. It's like as much as as much as it's your own house, it's your own thing. But provided on the app, just because you also be traveling one day, it's not like if I told you in the app, maybe I have at some point I feel like you also have the spirit of traveling around. You won't really be staying in your country to basically host. You want to travel and do local surfing. But if you do that, then why are I people the wrong way? So all these are trying to explain basically the racism that I've experienced so far, the discrimination I've experienced so far because of who I am. And of course, I've gotten hosts. The hosts now I've gotten in South Africa. Primarily, most of them are just blacks. I'm not lying. I'm not kidding you. Most of them are just blacks, and not even a single white. I've met a white guy that wants to host me, but yeah, I'm not really consider that per se. I'm still thinking about it. I told you like I have like four people that I've but I need a lot because I need some in I have one in Cape Town. I have like two in Johannesburg and I have Durban I've not. But in Lesotho they love you, man. Oh, if you're going to Lesotho, do couch surfing. Like all the requests I sent, they were accepted. Like I said, like was it 70% were accepted. 70%. The others have not been replied because they're being required. And my friend told me the white kid that I met in Windhoek. So Lesotho, they love you. Lesotho, Eswatini, and Zimbabwe. Oh, those people will love you. They will love you. Even Mozambique, the couchsurfing spirit there is really huge, and Mozambique is beautiful. So looking forward. So I got a host in Lesotho. Lots of hosts in Lesotho. Before even I got a host in South Africa. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, so all this adds up to all the events that I'm planning towards. So I really don't know how the event will turn up, but of course, if it turn out to be all blacks, then my point is proven. Of course, it won't be all blacks because I'm thinking there are also travelers going to South Africa. So I'm looking forward to see how it goes. But yeah, I never knew I was black till I came. It's not really something that's affecting me because normally I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care. That's something. I have a thick skin, eh? Things. I'm telling you, things do not really get to me that easily. So I'm really looking forward. In Botswana is, I mean, someone told me that in Botswana, my host told me in Botswana the couchsurfing spirit is not really here a lot. Like people do not do couchsurfing here a lot because it's a small country. The community people do not even travel here a lot because there's nothing to see in Botswana. Basically, not nothing to see. That's one weird of degrading this country. But I mean, they have Kalahari Desert and they have the Khoisan people in the Kalahari. Yeah, but it's man, people here all day. If you want to like be around good people, be around as much as you want to get Swana because they speak Swana. Like East Africa speaks Swahili and they speak Swana. You won't get a thing about what they're saying. But the spirit here, man, these people are so good, man. I think also, when you travel and you get a good host, they make your stay more enjoyable, a bit enjoyable, lovely. I mean, they make your stay to be the it thing, and I'm like, this is what you're supposed to do, man. This is what we're supposed to do. This is what we're supposed to do, and I'm really looking forward to to bring all the experience that I've gathered around through doing this different events to to my country. So when I do events and we'll talk about the community, I'll have like an edge of like showing people. And basically, the main thing, like I said, the main thing is to inspire people to travel. So what did I want to say, man? I've forgotten. Yeah, I really want to talk about what did I want to say, man? It was something about traveling or what? Yeah. The reason why I'm doing like why would I want to create the event as much as the event will be for me. Yes, we just to meet people and I think. But that's so selfish and that's so superficial. But the main thing is I want the locals when they come there and they meet fellow travelers. The fellow travelers are willing to like they are willing to spark the interest of traveling because most of the local hosts and the thing is not only open to the event will not be only open to local hosts and local couch surfers. I'll try to post it on my social media so that if at all you're in that geographical region and I'm doing that event, you can easily come and get inspired because most of my following on Instagram are like travel enthusiasts, so people that want to travel, people that want to do this thing. So I'll really like when I'm able to inspire someone to travel. Like start traveling, man. It won't kill you. Provided you don't die, you are good to go. Provided if things will get hard, but you got to go. And I'm willing to pay for someone to travel. Like I'm willing to pay you to travel. That's how serious I am with this thing, with like inspiring people to travel. So if that thing what you wanna do and you're convinced you can leave everything else to go do it, I'm willing to pay for you to travel. That's how serious it is, and that's the odd thing of just doing this thing. So when I go to Zimbabwe and I'll do an event and people come, and I'm like, guys, the world is asked for us to explore, for us to see, for us to have fun, for us to experience, for us to enjoy. Yeah, just go out there. Just go out there, like just go out there, go do it, man. Especially when you start traveling young. You don't need to like work for like maybe 20 years, save enough money. The money will never be enough. I'm telling you, the money will never be enough. If you're willing to save a certain amount of time, I mean, some people do travel like this. They like work for like 1 year, and then maybe they work for like 12 months or like maybe 10 months, then they get the 2 months off for holiday. Yeah, good, you can do that. But also, if you want to do extended travel, you can also do that. But just go. If you think people will support you, I'm telling you 100%. Because when I left, I didn't know how far I'll reach. Because remember, it was only after 2 weeks that I ran out of cash. But right after 2 weeks, when I left my country, I ran out of cash after 2 weeks, and I only done one country at that particular time. But look at me right now. I'm 3 months in, and I'm still going. Yeah, that's the kind of story we wanna tell. Like, do it. So my friend told me, one of my friends that I met through Couchsurfing, of course, is a Brazilian. He told me, kid, provided you don't die, provided you don't die, man, because the guy's been traveling for, he's doing like, yeah, he definitely travels a lot. So he told me, kid, provided you don't die, you're good to go. So that's the mentality you got. Provided you don't die, man, you're good to go. Just do what you need to do. Hitchhike if you need to. Couch surf if you need to. Work in restaurants. Work part-time jobs. Do everything you need to do. Hustle your friends. Do anything you need to do, but travel. Just go outside. Go wander. Go disappear. Go stress yourself. Go look for trouble. Yeah. And at the end of the day, people say you never regret for doing that. People say like, why did you? I remember a friend, someone that I met in one of those events that I attended in Window. So she left everything else, decided to go to take a huge chunk of money and go to travel to Europe, go to do Europe, travel in Europe. And she told me like, kid, people say that, oh, people told me that, oh, you waste a lot of time, you waste a lot of money doing this, you wasted a lot of money doing this, and blah blah blah. That money you could have done this and this. People always think they know better. They know better. Oh, this is your money, you should have done this. This is a lot of money that you spent here, blah blah blah. And at the end of the day, you go for Europe, you go in Europe for like 2 months or maybe 1 month. You come back, let's say you spent roughly in dollars, maybe you spend $1,500 or maybe $2,000 in Europe. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And when you come back, I'm like, they don't have anything to show for it. Let's say you guys have the same money. You guys maybe work the same job, got paid the same amount of money. You got paid 2,500. You decide to take your 2,000, go to Europe, travel in Europe for like 2 months. Then these people decide to stay back in their country, do what they know. They know what they are doing. But then at the end of the day, they don't have anything to show for it. They don't. You came back. You went to Europe. You came back with like experience. You just came with like just a feeling of just being in another country. Just that feeling. Just feeling alone. Let alone the souvenirs and stuff. But just you going there. That's a memory that you build, a memory, lasting memory. You build connection there. You met people. You did a lot of things there. You even your level of thinking is around is completely different from the guy. Now you come back home and these people are like, oh, you wasted a lot of money, and they don't even have anything to show for it. For okay, I went and I wasted this amount of money. Like you, what do you have to show for it? Yes, I wasted $2,000. What do you have to show for it? And they have nothing to show for it. So basically, people will always talk. They know better. They know better. They will like that. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. Blah blah blah. People will kill you. Those people are bad. They're dangerous. Oh, where are you going to people's house? Oh, you are a girl. I get this a lot. So I get this text a lot. Kid, why am I? Why do I want? Why should I do a couch surfing and I'm a girl? I don't know, mama. If you're a girl, then you can be hosted with a family, like proper family, like the mother is there, the dad is there, the kids are there. You can be, and for female, it's really easy to get a host, and you have like multiple choices. You don't even to DM, just get the trip, post it there, and people will like come and try to help you out. And people are so helpful. Just don't know how people are helpful out here. People, man, especially if you play this card. I always play this card. It works every time. Not every time, but yeah, it works. I'm telling you, it works. So let's say when you are in let's start with East Africa, right? Let's say you're Kenyan, then you're going to Rwanda. Just say you're Kenyan. Let's say you're going to Burundi. Just say you're Kenyan. Just say that. No, no. Just wear this. Have this. Yeah. Have this. Also, this can get you into trouble. You know what? So, because make sure you know where to be proud a Kenyan and where not. You always be proud of your country, but where you need to be careful. Because remember, I'm black, right? So when I go buy things, most people think I'm a local, right? So I'll get like a local prices now. But if they see your flag here and they know this flag is not ours, they'll like try to give you the foreigners price. So try to be careful about that. But anyway, whenever you go anywhere, whenever you go hang out, go to a bar, go to a pub, sit down, buy your beer, one beer, sit there, sip or a cocktail or what. Then when people like of course people maybe people will come to approach you to talk, or maybe you find someone at the counter, you guys can start having a chat. Just have a chat, man, and just you. Of course, you start having a chat, and they will notice your accent and the way you basically your accent, and they'll tell you, ah man, you're not from here. Where are you from? You're going to say you're from Kenya. Ah man, you're sorted for the night. Every drink you'll buy, it's on their tab. I'm not kidding you. I'm not. But it doesn't really work all the time, guys. So don't go to pubs and expect people to buy you drink. But they'll do, provided they know that you're not from here. They'll buy you drink. Works every time. Yeah, yeah, and yeah. Also another thing, man. Do you know we have accents? Like Kenyans say we don't really have an accent, but Kenyans we do have an accent. I'm telling you, we do have an accent. So it's only when you travel and then you realize that you. I don't think that. Of course, Nigerians they know they have an accent because theirs is popular. But them being there, they don't really think it's an accent. They just think that's the way people are supposed to talk. You know, when they talk pidgin, 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 pidgin. Anyway, when they speak there, that the Oga Abi, yeah, when they speak like that, they think everybody speaks like that. No, some countries we know they have an accent, but something like Kenya, you may think, oh, Kenyans don't have an accent. Wait till you go to a different country. They'll tell you, man, you're not from here. Where are you from? Some will even guess you are Kenyan. Yeah, just from the way you, especially when you go to Tanzania. Of course, Tanzania will know because you speak English in Swahili. Now they will know you're Kenyan. And also, if you go to Zambia, they'll know you're Kenyan. If you go to even maybe they'll think you're from Angola. Yeah, because of their accent. If you go to Namibia and you start speaking, and you're black and you start speaking, they know definitely you're from Angola, but I'm not from Angola. Also, when they see this, because Angolan flag is black, red, and yellow, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so when they see this, they totally try to take a guess at Angola. Yeah, I got that a lot. Yeah, so if you wanna go out there, try to look for your purpose, what you want to achieve when you go out there. Yeah, try to meet people, try to have fun, try to be open-minded. Yeah, try to. Also, another thing, man, when you're trying foods, the reason why you're traveling is because things you don't want to experience the same thing. You want to experience something different. Don't expect the same things that you eat at home is the same thing you'll find here. Try to be open-minded. Here you eat things that are weird, but when you're eating, don't be weird about it. Yeah. If at all, if that you don't want to eat there, go eat fast food. But when you go eat fast food, of course it will eat your budget. So when you travel, just try to be open-minded, right? Be open-minded when when there's a different food that comes before you, man. Be open-minded and try it. That's that. And don't be so rigid to not try different foods. Some will be really really good, and some will be yeah. Some will be really, really good, and some will be the worst thing you've ever tasted. But you just have to swallow it in, yeah. Or maybe just take a bite and drink water and forget about it. Yeah, yeah. But just be open to trying out new things. Even when you go, you don't expect to. Even when you're using, some areas they don't even have matatus. They don't even have boats. They don't have even Ubers. They are means of transport. These small taxis. So when you go there, you're used to, oh, when I get here, I'll get Ndudi to go to this place. You won't find Ndudi in most other places. So it will be different. So do not expect the same thing you have in your country. You start expecting you have the same thing here. It will be completely different. So try to learn how to talk to people, navigate, and the best, as always, the best. Just ask anyone direction. Just like, and be careful, man. But most of the time, nothing will happen to you. Just stop anyone. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get to this place. Do you know where I can go? Provided you start speaking, they'll know that you're not from here, and they'll help you out. They'll help you out. So, and provided you don't die. Provided you don't die. When traveling, provided you don't die, you're good. You're sorted. That's it. You're sorted. Yeah. And if you want to travel for a certain period of time, know where to cut cost and know what to do. So for me, like I said earlier, I'm not into just touristic destinations. There's no way I'm going. There's no way I'm coming from Kenya, where we have Masai Mara Nairobi National Park. I go to Namibia. I go to Etosha National Park for what? Like, doesn't really make sense. I try to look for the free activity. I try to look for places where there are people. Yeah, try to look for places where there are people and just go there, spark conversation. Your conversation may start like this. Before you know it, man, you're having the best time of your life. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. You just be ready to speak, like be ready to talk, and do not look gloomy, but try to smile, eh? Hey guys, hi Dave. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Kid. Yeah, what do we hear around? I'm like, they start speaking to you their native language. I'm like, oh, sorry, I don't really speak that language. I'm not really from here. Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm from Kenya. Oh, I'm from Kenya. Blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, come, let me introduce you to my friends. Doesn't happen like that, but basically that is, yeah, they'll be so proud of you. They'll be so proud of you. And again, the only place that I felt at home was not really at home, but I felt at peace for being black is in Zambia, because there's this couchsurfing ambassador told me at I get most requests from white people, but I don't really accept it. Because right now I really don't have a place to host. But if you're black, I'll like try to look for a place for you. Like I'll try to figure out. I'll try to get you place to sleep. I'll try to get you to help you around. I'll try to help you move around here and there. Just because you're black, because it's really hard to find black people traveling from one place to another. It's really hard, especially when they're young. Especially when you start traveling young. Yeah, but I mean, we've done it so far, and we still have a long way to go. So we just have to keep the faith, keep the fight, and we see if we have, at all we can figure out how to make money when you're doing this. Let's do events. Yeah, let's meet people. Let's enjoy different cultures. Let's enjoy people's company. Let's try to learn from one another, and let's just have a good life in general as a traveler. Yeah. So what do I enjoy most about traveling? I mean, apart from trying different beers, apart from and the local beers, those Moratina and Top, I don't know, I don't know what they call them. I don't know how they call it in Namibia. Apart from trying those local beers, then I mean, hanging out with people is really nice. Really, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, so that's it. So I think this thing I wanted to talk about my purpose of traveling, but I think I've covered a lot more about couchsurfing because I mean couchsurfing is dear to my heart. So if I know the ins and outs of couchsurfing, I'm your guy. Yeah, and yeah, let's see how far we can go, eh? Yeah, let's not give up. Let's continue doing this, and let's it will pay at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, this thing will pay off so bad. Especially, I'm really looking forward. I like walk you through the event that will be happening in Gaborone, the Couchsurfing event. I really don't expect much, but I try to rally my friend, the friend that I have here, to like turn up for that, so that it doesn't get boring, and try to include everyone and try to be dynamic as possible. Yeah, and I think after that we'll have a blast, eh? Have a blast. I'm trying to drag. Yeah, so that's it now. So if you're new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing if you watch till right now. And if there's some person watching till right now, man, thank you. Thanks a lot. Just comment your name. Just comment your name or just comment your name. Just maybe a nickname or something like that if you watch till this point. Because you're like the real G. The real G. I'm trying to like pump out as much content as possible for you guys. And I'm not necessarily out of the house. I'll try to go out of the house maybe tomorrow or the day after, but definitely every weekend we are out, okay? Every weekend we are out, we'll be having a blast. I'll be recording you everything that I've done. Oh, and also, I think I'll cut this, then put it in front, then the part I've said subscribe, I'll put it to the bar. So, also when there, try to go to this different activity. So when I was here, so these are the things I've done. Not here, but around things that I didn't know, but I found myself doing them. So one is watching football at night in Gaborone, right? Going to support a family friend to play football. Like they were playing football, and I was just going to support. These are things that I really was not I really like could go out and watch football in public places. Okay, like Premier League, Champions League. Go out and watch them in public places. You have so much fun there. Go help around. If they are doing, like if the family are hosting and having an event somewhere, go support out. If you had like there's something happening around, go attend those events. If you had like there's a get together, a public celebration, there's a holiday happening somewhere. If it's a holiday, they have event happening. I've attended comedy nights. I've done, yeah, like this small activity, they add up, they make your experience to be much better. And try to go out there, try to be open-minded. If someone invites you somewhere, don't say no, especially when you're traveling. Don't say no, because this is where you get the most authentic experience ever. So just go out there, go experience it to the fullest, have fun, and yeah, and I think you'll enjoy your travel life. Travel life will be, at the end of the day, when you're done, when you're settled, when you are trying to find a way to make money, guys, because at the end of the day, time is going, right? As much as you're traveling, time is going, and if you can find a way to make money while traveling, that's for you to discover, man. I won't really tell you like this is what you need to do, this is what you need. That's for you to discover. And if you can because traveling without money, it can mess up with your if you don't have strong, if you're not strong mentally, it can mess up with you like real bad, especially those my early days when I started traveling. Oh man, my mental capacity was not that strong. But right now, kinda. Like let's go. Like there's nothing that will get to me. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I know how strong I am. That's how. That's what I know. That's what I know for sure. So if you're trying to, if someone is willing to pay for your transport, if rarely, but for me, I'll do. If it's really something you want to do, I'll like pay for you to travel. Just yeah, if you this is what you want to do, and yeah, it's not like this. Yeah, I think that's it for today's video, man. I think we'll like see you when you see me. Okay, I'll try to walk you around. I'll try to like compile a video of all the activities I've done, and some videos will be nice, some videos will be like a talk down like this, some video will be just purely activities that I've done through the week compiled in one video, and others will just be me explaining to you like what's really going up. Okay, cheers guys, subscribe, man. Subscribe. I've said subscribe. Now you should see the subscribe button going like this, like flickering. So if you see subscribe button flickering, click it and it will stop flickering. Okay, like give it a thumbs up. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.